Ooh, look at my neck. Hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Scrappy Mechanic. With me, Wizard Keen, in my chubby form, my green gloves. They almost look like nuclear gloves, don't they? Oh, look up underneath the old truck. Ooh. Anyway, without further ado, let's have a look. I've been upgrading this walking machine and not doing very well, to be honest with you. So I'm going to be doing something new. It's filling up a little bit in here. Yes, so I'm going to be doing something new. So I'm going to start with the lift. I'm going to lift the lift up a little bit. I'm going to start by I've done some research over the weekend, and I'm going to try something out. So what we're going to do is we're going to try a six-legged walking machine. Okay, six-legged, you say? That's outrageous. I know. Can a thing fit on there? Not really. Let's make this a little bit, just 1, 2, 3, 4, and then maybe a little bit wider on this side as well. Maybe two along there. I need it to be slightly like 5 wide. So 1, yeah, that's perfect. So it's got a kind of a centre bit. Perfect. It's got a centre bit as well. Perfect. And of course we've got to have 6 legs. So and I'm not sure how close to make it. Should it be like that? What do you think? Small and sweet. Let's try it. Let's try it out. So in this episode I'm going to make it, or at least try to at least. So there's going to be kind of a head and a tail, but we'll work that out as it goes along. So what happens is it's like almost like spider legs. So legs have to come up, across, and down, and these legs have to go backwards and forwards. And I don't think there's actually enough room for them to do that. So I think this is already not going to work very well. So let's put a bit more. It's got to be able to go left and right. So that gives us a little bit more wiggle room for each of the legs. Oops, daisy. There we go. That's going to be definitely a little bit better. So let's think about kind of all the connections, because it's going to be very weirdly, well, not weirdly connected, but it's going to be connected a lot. So there's going to be lots of connections, and we're going to use a controller to control all the connections at the same time. And the way this thing's going to stand up, it's going to stand up using a tripod method. So basically 3 legs are always going to be connected to the ground at the same time. So when 3 legs, and it might be like that leg, and that leg, okay, will all be on the floor. And then these legs will lift up, move forward, and push down. And then once they push down, then the other legs that have made the triangle, okay, not triangle, what's it called? Oh man, what's it called? Tripod, right? Took me a while to. I just totally blanked then. So the other 3 legs make the tripod. Then they get put down, and then these ones move. Anyway, you hopefully we'll see. Okay, I read something on the internet that sort of made a lot of sense to me as we were making it. So we're going to need that. Let's put these down wherever we've got connections. So they're going to go left and right. So we need left and right, and we need up and down. So up and down could be on top, couldn't it? Like this. Okay. says. I'm not sure when this is going to work, but we'll see. Put them on the back. I might need more room, but, you know, we'll see. We'll see how that goes. So these are going to be up and down, and they should. Yeah, that I'm wondering why they don't wiggle. Oh, maybe that's because they're on the platform. But anyway, that's that bit. Now I'm thinking of putting these on there as well. Okay. Let's take that off. There we go. Perfect. Although not that perfect, because these are going to have something on the bottom. So we're going to put what should we put? Something short. What about that? How big is that? This is the trouble. You don't really know how big things are. That could work. That could work very well, in fact. They're too big. But those could work very well. Let's see what that looks like. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah. Huh. Well, it looks a little bit like a spine. I don't know if they're too... whether the springs actually are needed. So let's take the springs off. Let's take the springs off because we don't necessarily need them. And these guys. Trying not to make a mess. Trying to be... trying to, you know... It's turning into a bit of a scrapyard, I know. Alright. Do. Okay. Cool. That should, in theory, work. Okay. So what we're going to need, and I probably won't do it in this episode, but what we'll do is we'll use a controller, and maybe what I'll do is I'll show you. Let's figure this out so it actually starts working. So let's put it back on here. I'll jump up on here and lift myself up. Okay, let's grab a controller, pop it here, and put the brain of the machine just here. Okay, so this is going to be the brain, and we're going to have to attach it. I might redo all this, but this is just to get things in the right position, at least so it's doing its thing. Because we're going to have to think about lots of things. It's going to get a bit complicated quite quickly. That's the thing that I'm worried about. Oh, I can only do 8, so I might have to do 3 and 3. That's okay. That's okay. We can do 3 and 3. Let's put another brain on this end. Okay. And with this brain, we'll connect that one and that one. Okay. So the bottom ones need to be slightly turned out. So let's just, if we press E on here, we can see this is number 1. So that's the one leg. This is why we might need a brain. I either have a brain for each leg, or which again sort of gets it a bit complicated quite quickly, or or just have maybe 2 brains for the two tripods. So imagine 2 tripods intersecting. One tripod lifts up, turns and pushes down. The other tripod then lifts up, turns and pushes down. That is how this, in theory, kind of works. Okay. Look, there's, so yeah. So let's get that one. So that's moved out 30 degrees. Let's move this one out. Number 2. Is it number 2? Yeah, it's number 2. 30 degrees. The other way, I think. Yeah. And then number 4. Let's move you down. Number 4. 30 degrees. I don't know what that's what that will do. Yeah, you probably need to be a bit more like, almost like, sort of almost like, I don't know, nearly 90 degrees, or that needs to be longer, or we have another one that moves that over there. So again, it's early days, ladies and gentlemen. It's early days. But can you see where we're going with this? Let me get rid of this. Let me also get rid of something in my hands, so I haven't got that in. So again, to recap, this is going to be kind of a spider walker, okay? And we're going to use 6 legs. 3 of those legs are going to form a tripod. That one, and this one, okay? And then those ones are going to be touching the ground at the same time. While they're touching the ground, the other legs are up, move, and then push themselves down. And once they push themselves down and formed another tripod for the whole structure to sit on, okay, then the other legs move up, move, and push down. So, yeah, it's looking pretty good. What I'll do is I'll experiment with this, and we've got a whole week, right? There's no rush, so we'll have a little play with this. I know I've seen some other people do it on online as well, so I might have a look at some other videos too. If you've got anybody else who's done this kind of work before as well, I'll be really appreciative if you have any comments or any suggestions or any kind of materials you think we should use. I mean, obviously we've got blocks here, but I think I've seen tubing. I think we could even have some of this kind of stuff. Oh, yeah. A short pipe. Which might be fun. Which might make it a bit more spidery. But I like my mechanical machines. Look, there's a certain aesthetic. If I could put boots on the end of here. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, of course. Why not? And then it's a proper Wizard Keynes. Look. That's it. Okay, we've figured it out. We've figured out what we... Oops, daisy, that's the wrong way around. Okay. Let's put him on the old dolly. Lift you up a bit. Oh, you've always got to find your own voice in this, haven't you? You've got to find your own way of doing it. For the greater good. That is brilliant. Okay, so I've got my lone little spidery legs. This is fantastic. Okay, cool. I really like this. I might make this a bit longer or extend it a little bit. But anyway, thanks very much for watching. I've taken up more of your time than I should have. Do come back. Do leave a comment. Do leave a like as well. And if you think about subscribing, do subscribe as well. It comes in so handy. You won't believe it. It's unbelievable. And I will see you all tomorrow. Until then, bye.